Welcome back, guys. So, apparently, there is a massive terrorist attack right now that is happening in Mali, in Africa, where it looks like Al Qaeda might actually be taking over the entire government. I mean, this is breaking news. This is happening right now as we're speaking. It's Let me show you. Let me show you the latest video that I've seen. It's something definitely to look at. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, where is Mali? What is Mali? I'll show you that as well. But let's watch this video for a second.
أكبر زبط صام بلا وكيدان روانتي ازاي سالي الله اكبر الله اكبر عزة الله ورسوله ولكن المنافقين لا يعلمون سيدي أو سيدي
So that's what's looked like. Al Qaeda have just made a massive attack all across basically Mali, which is, let me show you right now. We'll open Google Earth together and I'll show you exactly where that is. Here we go. So if you're wondering where is Mali, Mali should be one second. Mali would be somewhere over here. Here we go. So this is Mali, which is quite a big, if you can see that, right? You're seeing this, good. It's a very, very large, predominantly Muslim country in Africa that is right now being overrun by Al-Qaeda terrorists. In case you're wondering, let's read a little bit about Mali to give us some kind of understanding here. So, population of Mali, the capital is apparently Bamako. The population is about 23 million. Religion, majority Muslim, more than 90%. Language, French. It was officially and historically, was colonized by the French, and it had its alliance with the French, which apparently they broke not long ago and chose to go side with Russia. And the Islamic groups tied to Al-Qaeda and ISIS are the main ones that are targeting that country and raging around. This was not supposed to be the episode, what we're going to be talking today. It's just breaking news that are happening right now. We're going to jump and talk about Iran, as the title of this video is saying. But it's definitely something to look for, guys, because it looks like massive coordinated attack hit Mali today. Islamist militant linked to Jama'at Nasr al-Islam wal Muslimin, which means the brotherhood of the victory of Islam and of the Muslims. It gets hard to be creative with their names, because it seems like their names getting repeated all the time. So they just add "and Muslims" at the end. Reportedly launched one of the biggest attacks Mali have seen in years. Targeted included Bamako, the capital, major military bases area in Kati, Gao, Kidal, Mupti, and Saviri. Reports mentioned that explosions near military bases, attacks near Bamako airport, drone usage, which usually mean that someone is sponsoring. Whenever you see Muslims using drones, it's 100% someone behind them is sending them, because these jihadists, they don't usually know how to use drones, and they don't have Amazon Prime to order DJIs. Someone is sponsoring and helping them. This is, becoming advanced warfare. Street fighting, mortars, RPG attacks, and etc. This usually Routers also reported that Jamin al-Qaeda affiliate may have coordinated with the Front de Liberation de la Azawad. So it looks like fuel blockade crisis, fuel shortage, economic. Mali is becoming one of the clearest examples of what happened when weak government, military coups, foreign powers, and jihadist insurgents takes over. Mali is a modern example of what happened to Iran. when radical Islam take over the government. And I think in general in Africa, it just becomes usually more even barbaric and violent than some other places. And the level of bloodshed and killing there is just insane. Look at Sudan, look other places. In general, Muslim countries in Africa are not usually doing very well, to say the least. So that's quite crazy what we're seeing right now happening in Mali. Now, we were right now in Mali, and now we're gonna go into Iran. If you ever wondered if our world is becoming crazy, then wonder no more. Literally, it's impossible to explain the reality that we're witnessing today when it comes to mainstream media and the Western, liberal, open-minded, like they love to call themselves, person, in compared to actually what's happening in the world and the way that they perceive. So the goggle that they're putting on their eyes is just mind-blowing. And let's go through what the Shah in exile have to go right now. He went on a tour in Europe where he was trying to talk to world leaders and different, countries and capitals, and trying to bring Europe behind, because he felt like, what's going on? Why is Europe not behind probably one of the biggest humanitarian crises and one of the biggest humanitarian missions right now happening, which is saving the Iranian people from under the oppression of Islam, of the Islamic regime that have literally is massacring in the tens of thousands of their people. And you would think that Europe will jump and join on that. But look what happened is, not a single one of the 150 journalists asked me a question about the 40,000 Iranians slaughtered on the streets of my country on January 8th and 9th. When I told them that there were 20 political prisoners currently sentenced to death, not a single one of the 150 journalists asked me about them. Crown Prince Raza Pahlavi on his press conference in Berlin and Stockholm. Guys, this is crazy. I will show you right now the video where he's complaining about the media, and then I'll show you the video of the media so you can really get the whole picture of what happened there, because this is embarrassing and it's a real picture of what have Europe became. At least, when it comes to the mainstream media and the leadership of Europe. Let's hear it out.
I have spent the past several weeks traveling across Europe, speaking to members of parliaments, governments, and the press. My visit had one objective: to give a voice to the millions of Iranians held hostage by the Islamic Republic, its terror, and its internet blackout. The millions of Iranians who have been silenced. But I can now say with confidence that silencing, that censorship, is not just happening at the hands of the regime in Iran, but by the international and particularly the European media.
This is very serious accusations. You have someone who is considered the leader of tens of millions of people around the world, who represent an entire country right now that is undergoing one of the worst oppression in modern history under the hand of Islamic radical, Shia regimes. And he's coming and saying that not only this evil regime, which is borderline, Nazi, it's like a more barbaric, Muslim version of Nazism. Not only that they are oppressing and silencing the truth, Europe is complicit in that. There's no other way of looking at it. He literally called out the European media and leadership as being complicit with something that is very similar to what was happening during Nazi Germany. Let's keep hearing.
So I want to speak directly to the people of Europe. In the past 2 weeks, I have had 2 press conferences, one in Stockholm and one yesterday in Berlin. Between them, more than 150 journalists attended. We spent more than 2 hours together. And in those 2 hours, Not a single of the 150 journalists asked me a question about the 40,000 Iranians slaughtered on the streets of my country on January 8th and 9th. Not a single of the 150 journalists asked me about the 19 political prisoners executed in the last 2 weeks. When I told them that there were 20 political prisoners currently sentenced to death, not a single one of the 150 journalists asked me about them. When I stood next to a mother whose son was killed and a father whose son was killed on January 8th and 9th and asked them to hear their stories, not a single one of the 150 European journalists asked them a question. Here, in the heart of a continent that claims to stand for human rights, justice, and dignity, its journalists have fully abdicated their professional responsibilities and even their moral objectivity. It is clear to me that my 40,000 brave, innocent compatriots who were slaughtered in the fight for liberty are of little interest to these journalists.
Let me show you what is actually of interest to European journalists. When an IDF soldier breaks a statue of Jesus in Lebanon, they all jump on it. When Muslims go and kill 40,000 innocent women and children, young men and students in the streets, liberals in the streets of Iran, not a single word. They don't care about this. Here's a very interesting picture that kind of, sums it up. On the left side, you have a politician from the US. I'm not saying that I agree with everything she says. I would probably say that I don't agree with a lot of things that she says, but she's a Christian. She actually cares about children. She works in finance. She is strongly advocating against Muslim peep gangs that are happening. Sometimes she's very, very vocal about it. That can upset a lot of people. She is banned from entering England. On the right side here, you have someone who is literally a terrorist, almost blew up London Stock Exchange, illegal migrant, allowed in England. I'll go a little bit further with you. Bibi Netanyahu, an Israeli prime minister, a Jew, who is literally leading the country that is pioneering, frontline, fighting against radical jihad, against ISIS, Al-Qaeda, against Palestine, and against, Hezbollah, and against a lot of terrorist organizations that are out there. A lot. And you heard me right. Palestine is a terrorist organization. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. They literally, the government that does pay for slay. They pay their people to go and kill Israelis. And when they do, they give them more money or their families. So Bibi Netanyahu is literally, agree with him or don't agree with him, he is banned from entering many, many countries in Europe. Meanwhile, Ahmed al-Shara, who is an official ISIS and Al-Qaeda terrorist, who is running the government of Syria right now, that was kidnapped by ISIS and Al-Qaeda, who have beheaded people with his own hands, who have violated women with his own body, who have done terrible things, who was arrested, who is not denying that he was ISIS or Al-Qaeda, he is welcomed in Europe on a red carpet. So there seems to be, like in Europe, there's some kind of an obsession. And they're not really capable of seeing the difference between good or bad or right or wrong. And they're just extremely obsessed against Donald Trump, Bibi Netanyahu, and things that are literally, and I'm not saying love these guys, hate them, love them. That's you're entitled for completely your own opinion about politics. But it just seems to be like a very bizarre double standard. That's what I'm trying to say. How can you support this and go against that? How can you say that you are pro-life and you care about children and you allow these guys to your country and then you stop these people from entering? Like, you can't even compare. There's no world that you can compare Bibi Netanyahu, Donald Trump with a Muslim radical terrorist. There's not even close to each other. Doesn't matter how bad you might think that they are or corrupt, it doesn't even come close to the IRGC. to Al Qaeda, to ISIS. How do I know? Because I've seen them very close with my own eyes. I've literally faced these radical jihadist terrorists many times in my life, and I've seen them from up close, and I've even spoke to them, and I heard what they have to say just watching the news. So that's how detached, I would say, is European politics right now and the way that they perceived world politics. Let's keep watching.
They seem more interested in criticizing America, asking why the United States and Israel killed the dictator that has slaughtered our people for 47 years, than criticizing the regime doing the slaughtering. They seem more interested in asking questions about Iran's past and history than about what is happening in Iran today or about the democratic future Iranians are seeking. One member of parliament even told me they didn't think Iranians were ready for democracy. But to that member of parliament, to those journalists, I remind you, Iranians aren't just ready for democracy. 40,000 people just gave their lives for it.
Wow.
And I won't let that be in vain. So know this, whether or not Europe stands with us, whether or not your journalists do their jobs, whether or not your politicians demonstrate the courage to act, I will fight for my people and my country. Even if we have to do this alone, we will fight until Iran is free.
Wow. So that was an official statement by Raza Pahlavi. He even came with a green, shirt, pulling Zelensky on them. But usually that symbolized that he's coming to fight. He's coming for war. He's coming with a very direct, fierce, militant, message, which you heard it. Now let's hear what happened actually in that media conference and the question that they asked him, so you can get some context.
People around the world think that you are an Israeli asset. Are you?
Of course not. But I'm a friend to Israel and the Jews, and I tell you why. Because again, as a descendant of Cyrus the Great, we take pride of the fact that the very cornerstone of human rights happened at the time that Cyrus the Great, through his cylinder, which is displayed worldwide, that is referred to in the whole of nations as the United Nations, was what coined the very principles of liberty when he freed the Jewish slaves in Babylon and helped them rebuild their temples in Jerusalem. Iranians and Jews have a biblical relationship. In fact, the only two countries that can claim that. Why don't you?
First of all, that obsession, like literally clear obsession with Israel, is blinding their eyes from seeing the real threats that are happening. You have in front of you the exiled leader of tens of millions of people that have just had tens of thousands of his young and innocent, followers massacred in the streets by an Islamic regime. And all they're fixated, are you working for Israel? I mean, like, why? The guy is not an Israeli. The guy's an Iranian. He's a Persian. He cares about his people. Yes, Israel is helping him a great deal here. America's helping him. So thank you. All right, great. But why are they obsessed that they think that he's working for Israel? Like, why would he be working for Israel? He's representing the voice of the Iranian people, not the voice of the Israelis. I'm saying as an Israeli. He doesn't represent me. He's not my leader. He doesn't work for Israel. He's literally representing his people who are in a great dire need right now. And the media is fixated all about, are you working for Israel? I mean, since when did Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson start running the media in Europe? Like, seriously. Now, here the next part.
Ask the Iranian people what they think of me. It looks like Iranian people Why don't you ask the Iranian people what they think of me? It looks like you guys are on another planet. You are not hearing what the people on the streets are saying. Inside Iran, Tens of millions of Iranians chanted my name, and they still do. Today's Gen Z in Iran are my biggest supporters. You don't hear it because you're disconnected from them. So please, go and do your own diligence. Don't push this narrative. Don't push this propaganda the regime wants to propagate. Ask them. You'll get your answer.
Wow, what a strong message, huh? Like, he literally told them, don't push this narrative, don't push this propaganda that the regime wants you. These are the people in Iran that are following him. Gen Z, very educated people, very liberal people, very similar to what we see in the West, only they're not woke and stupid. They're like following him, but these guys are completely obsessed now. I just can. It's frustrating to think about how depressing it might be for the people in Iran who have literally thought for a very long time that Europe will back them up, that the left will stand beside them, because the left sold that, kind of narrative that they care about human rights and they care about women, about children. But it seems to be they didn't care. I'm sure there is people that did, but talking like right now, the representing voice, it seems to be that they were only saying that because it would have helped them go against the West, against the United States, against Israel, against the Jews, and basically promote communist, socialist, and jihadist agendas. And I think Iranians are waking up right now, and many, like the Druze, woke up to that as well. Christians in the Middle East waking up to see, like, oh my God, like actually our main ally is Israel. It's actually Donald Trump. A lot of them can't really fit that in because they were so brainwashed to hate America, hate Trump, hate Israel, hate Bibi. And all of a sudden, like, oh, these two leaders are the only ones that are doing what is right in terms of world right now, geopolitics and fighting evil. Like, make it black and white here. Make it black and white. Like, you have evil and you have good. The West is good, radical Islam, and a lot of their countries are evil, like undoubtedly. Now, I love Bill Maher. Let's hear what he have to say, because it is that's a good one.
19 was bad, but this is happening right now, right under your nose rings. And it's not just the clothes. 15 countries in the Middle East, including Gaza, have laws that require women to obey their husbands. Laws, not just Harrison Butker's opinion. And those societies also have guardianship laws, which means a woman needs permission from her husband to work, to travel, to leave the house, to go to school, to get medical attention. Nothing? Honor killings, where women are murdered by their own fathers and or brothers, happen so frequently they can't even have an accurate account of how many. In 59 countries, there are no laws against sexual harassment in the workplace, and many have no laws against domestic violence or spousal rape. 20 countries have marry your rapist laws. Multiple societies have laws about what jobs women can and can't do. Make a Barbie movie about that. 30 countries practice female genital mutilation, and 650 million women alive today were married as children. Kids, if you really wanted...
Wait, how much did he say?
And 650 million women alive today.
650 million. 650 million people alive today. Wow. Were married as underage. That's crazy. That's a size, almost the size of Germany. Germany, I think, have 83 million. So it's like almost the entire country of Germany will be young girls who were brutally sexually violated by old men who decided to take them against their will. There's no consent when you're 6, guys. There's no consent for marriage and sexual intercourses with 40 years old, 50, 60, 70 sometimes, when you're 13. Let's be honest. Don't let any of your Muslim college student friends try to convince you. No, there's no. It's just literally wrong. 650 million. Morris, Mr. Hercules. I got this wrong. It's 650 million. Nah, that can't be. That can't be. I'm gonna ask Ranfield here. I'm gonna ask Ranfield. This can't be. This is insane. 650 million people married. Nah, that's if that's true. I mean, why isn't the world like literally flipping out? This is Epstein Island on not even on steroids. This is Epstein Island final boss that is happening in Muslim world. 650 million. That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said. I heard it wrong.
Mutilation, and 650 million women alive
Oh yes.
today were married as children. Kids, if you
Okay, 650 million alive today. Let's go right now. All right, let's ask Grok, not Grok, Ranfield. What was that glitch? How many women alive today were married underage in the Muslim worldwide? No fluff, no woke, straight up, short answers, please. Thank you, Ranfield. Oh my goodness, guys. Even ChatGPT, who tends to be sometimes vanilla woke, is agreeing with that. Straight up numbers. Roughly 640 to 650 million women alive today worldwide were married before the age of 18. This is UNICEF current global estimate. Now, guys, screen picture this. Screen picture this, because now that it's going to become a big thing, if it would become, and we're going to push for that because this is serious. This is going to disappear. They're going to start hiding that. They're going to not allow you to share this. Look at this. Important correction, most of them are not in the Muslim world alone. Largest concentrations are in South Asia. Biggest share, India alone is massive. Okay, fair enough. Sub-Saharan Africa, past of the Middle East. In the Middle East, North Africa, especially mostly Muslim minority majority is about 40 million. And yes, some of the highest current rates in the currently like Nigeria, Chad, Mali, Sudan, Afghanistan, Yemen. But this issue also huge in non-Muslim. Yeah, okay, we got this. You're trying to defend Islam. Bottom line, huge problem globally, heavily tied to poverty, weak law. Okay, I told you don't go walk on me, but he still goes. But guys, this is insane. This is massive. 650 million. Let's keep hearing Bill. Bill here was throwing bombs.
change the world and not just tie up Monday morning traffic. This that desperately needs your attention. Best laws. In the workplace, and many have no laws against domestic violence or spousal rape. 20 countries have marry your rapist laws. Multiple societies have laws about what jobs women can and can't do. Make a Barbie movie about that. 30 countries practice female genital mutilation, and 650 million women alive today were married as children. Kids, if you really want to change the world and not just tie up Monday morning traffic, this is the apartheid that desperately needs your attention. Gender apartheid. This is what should be the social justice issue of your time. Easy. How about from the river to the sea, every woman shall be free? Wow. But
easy, guys. This is an easy one. Here you go. Freebie. This easily should be the narrative. But you know who to blame? Honestly, university professors. Let's call it what it is. You can blame parents to some degree, because it is the job of the parents to give their children the skills of critical thinking and moral, kind of solid background to go and say, okay, this is wrong. This is not okay. Anti-Semitism is wrong. Killing is wrong. Hiding behind, using your population human shield, marrying little girls is wrong. Like, these things should be easy. But then when they go to universities, instead of focusing on that, which you'd ask, like, why not? There's literally 650 million girls who got married underage. And usually it's not out of love. All right? Let's just call it that way. It's not Romeo and Juliet. So why aren't universities pushing that? Why aren't they like pushing this is important, guys? And the same reason that they don't care about that is why they don't care about Iran, why they didn't care about the Nova Festival, why they don't care about Israel, the only Jewish state in the Middle East that is actually Christians are growing in number compared to others, one where Christians are literally dying, being bombed and slaughtered. They don't care about that because there is an obsession over Israel. It's hard for me to separate it between the spiritual to the practical, geopolitical, historical, because I often, it's important for me, and I see myself as a spiritual man. I believe in God, and I strongly believe that there's a lot of things that we don't understand right now that are powers behind the scenes. And I usually don't bring it up in my show and don't push it on people's faces. People should, have their own faith and how they want to see. But I always also, as someone who was an officer in the army, as someone who've worked in many, many different fields, I couldn't rely on hocus pocus spirituality. I had to really rely on reality. And believe or not, if you believe in God, you should believe that he created physics, he created science, he created reality. So it's literally part of our life. So it'll be kind of very silly of you to say, I don't believe in that, because if he created everything, he created also science. So then comes the point where you say, why is this such obsession over Israel, over the Jews? And I'm a non-Jew. I'm literally asking, like, why is this obsession? And the ones who are obsessed with it are pretending to be the ones who care about women and children and about, humanitarian stuff. Well, if you do care, then why don't you care about, like, this is not small numbers. That's 650 million. That caught me by surprise. By the way, here is another thing that they're ignoring. This is one of the many migrant boats that are coming into Europe. Look how many men. There's literally not a single woman. They don't look very hungry. They don't look very, desperate. I'll share with you a story. It's a crazy story, actually. I was once part of the rescue operation of a yacht that was sailing, that was stuck in the Mediterranean, and everybody in the yacht ran out of water and food and drifting, and they didn't know how to swim, and it had about, I think, 27 migrants. So when we approached it, I first sent my drone from far away to see, that it's not a Trojan horse. And like, real story, guys, that it's not a Trojan horse, that is real. As we came close to the drone, I started seeing people lifting up, signs. It was too far to read it, so I came closer with the drone. And then we're showing me like empty bottles of water, and they were dehydrated. And then I kept going around a little bit, and then they actually allowed like a woman with like a baby to come out of the bottom of the boat. So then I told my friend who was the captain there, and I told him, listen, it looks legit. So we came close to them. And as we came close, it's a funny story, actually, because I was in the gym, and I was wearing this shirt. This is a shirt that I made in Israel when I was a youth leader. And I made it for like a Christian summer camp. So I took the fish and I made it looking like Superman. Because up until then, all the shirts in the Christian summer camps were always like, very religious. And no one would ever wear them outside of the summer camp. So I wanted something cool that the kid will be proud to wear. And I put like the verse behind in the back, which says, Lo yanum velo yishan shomer Israel. He will not sleep nor slumber, the guardian of Israel. And so I made him this shirt. Literally, I designed it. And, it became very famous in Israel. Apparently, like a lot of kids were wearing it, even adults. They start ordering it. They actually I think they're still doing it. I'm very bad at following up on these things, but I think it's still running. So I should have probably charged money for that. But anyway, no, I'm kidding. So I had it under, because I was in the gym, and then I went and I put my uniform. So I had it like under it, like one of the buttons was still open. And as we approach, someone says he wants it. And maybe I'll make merch. Amitai Yanuka. Maybe I'll make merch. I'll start selling merch. So as we were approaching, I had a megaphone. I started talking to them, and I told them all to come up and lift up their hands up. And I told them, lift up your shirts. I mean, the males, because I want to see no one is having a suicide vest on them. We circled around. I felt it was safe. We come closer to them, and there was two guys there, intelligent. The rest seemed like the average military age male that just want to come and raid and plunder Europe. So I focused on these two. One of them was apparently a pilot, a fighter pilot from the Afghani army that fled the country, and he wanted to come to Europe. The other one was an Iranian guy, a young Iranian, very intelligent. They were all over skinny, and they were for several days without water, without food, in the blazing sun in the summer. So I started talking to them because they understood, and I came and I told them, okay, who you are. They told me, so I called and contacted someone, said, listen, they're all Muslims here. Let's give them some food. And then I said, make sure the chef understand halal food, something that is halal, not pork and this. Let's respect them. So the chef went, because in the beginning he was bringing them hams and I don't know what. I told him, no. Make sure it's something that Muslims can feel comfortable. So they sent another speedboat to come to me, and they brought it, and we gave them. And then I was asking them, guys, would you like us to help you? And I said, does anyone know how to sail? No. And I said, where are you going? And they said, we need to go to Italy. We can't go to Greece. And I said, would you like us to take you? He says, no. If you take us, you'll be obliged by international law to hand us over to the next port, which will be Greece. And then we'll be probably beaten up and sent back, and, we'll die. They'll kill us. So they'll send that to Turkey, and then we'll die, because they came by foot to Turkey. So they said, we have to get to Italy. That's the only way for us to enter Europe. So I was like, all right. Do you know how to sail? They said, no. So I asked a friend of mine who's an engineer and who's a skipper to come with me, and he went in, and it says, we're going to board your ship right now. Stay back, and we're going to check your engine. We're going to check everything. So we went and we checked their engine, checked their fuel, check everything is fine. We helped them to understand the compass, where to sail to, because we didn't want them to die. There was literally women and children in that boat there. And mind you, I was not Coast Guard. Let's just say it that way. I was not part of the European right now patrolling Coast Guard. I had nothing to do with that. My job was completely different, but that came in our way. So now they thank us, and we gave them food and water, and they drank it like crazy. Imagine, have you ever seen someone thirsty that haven't had water for days, for like 2-3 days, some of them, no water? They were thirsty. They were about to die out of thirst. They drink and they start throwing the bottles into the water. Some of my friends there, God bless their soul, were like, oh my God, like they're polluting. I said, like, okay, there's a lot of things you need to teach these people. That's the least of your worries right now if they throw plastic bottles in the ocean. Anyway, they thanked us. They went away. About 3 months later, I'm in Germany. I'm sitting in the sofa. It was my last house that we had here, beautiful balcony over the river, just kind of enjoying my time, my kid jumping over me. And I decided I want to go on my Instagram and delete some, messages. You have this like spam archive, whatever. So I go there and I start looking at them, and I'm just deleting, because you get a lot of messages that are weirdos. And all of a sudden, one message caught my eye. And I don't know how, I didn't delete it. And I said, okay, that looks different. So I open it up. And the message went like this. It says, I just want to thank you for saving my life. If it wasn't for you, we'll be dead right now. I'm forever grateful for what you did. And something like that, So I look at the picture, and it doesn't look like someone I recognize. And I keep digging more and more. It looks like a liberal man from Iran that managed to flee Iran, I guess. But then I realized, actually, I've seen this guy. Only he was way skinnier then. Like literally looked like a skeleton. So I sent them a message, you're welcome. Can you remind me, like, who is this? How did I help save your life? If you don't mind, I don't really remember. And then he told me, I'm that guy from there. And I asked him, how did you find me? And he said, I won't take you all the way through it, but he actually was able to find a picture on Instagram of me with this shirt on. And because he went to like a website that does a lot of drone photography, and I used to do a lot of drone photography, and I was very good at flying drones, also very good at crushing them, but also flying them, not only crashing them, although I did crash a lot of drones. So he saw in some of the images a guy that had this shirt that was flying drones in Alaska in some crazy places. And then he connected the dots and he realized it was me. So then he went and he sent me a message of thank you. Now, when I talked to him, he told me that he and that pilot guy were the only ones on that ship that were not fanatic radicals. He said it that way. He said, like, you have no idea who came with us. And that's what usually happens. The ratio of how many real innocent people you're saving compared to how many like barbaric invaders. Watch this. And the first thing they do when they reach your country is they demand Sharia law. And they, again, this is like, big generalization here. And I know it can upset a lot of people, but, look at the statistics. Look what's happening in Europe. Look what's happening around us. So Western media doesn't care about that. They don't care about that. They're all fixated. Let me show you another thing, like, which is surprising why they're not caring about. This is one of the sons of the leaders of the RGC flying private jets on the expense of the money stolen from the Iranians as they're being slaughtered and massacred. Living in the West. You ask, like, well, why aren't they making a big deal out of this one? Why aren't they making a big deal out of this? That is how lost I feel, the mainstream media and what they're covering today. It's very, very sad. Now I want to show you something funny. This is a funny video, but it explains a little bit the AI video.
In the name of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, we order you to open the siege. Shut the fuck up! This is the United States Navy. Go the fuck home! Withdraw your vessel immediately, or face the consequences. We will not tolerate this provocation. Listen, Abu Murad. We'll put you to sleep with the fish. That's right.
Hello. Marhaba. You guys speak Arabic? Sorry. So I'm trying for the first time to do this app. Hey man, how's it going? Good, man. Where are you from? You're from Israel? All right. Cool, man. Me too. You too, man. Have a great day. Bye. So I'm Druze, yes, I'm Druze. Do you mind if I put you on a stream? No, they don't. Why is it showing me only people from Israel? So I'm trying to do for the first time this app that actually lets you talk to people. And I'm just afraid to share it because a lot of weird people there do a lot of weird stuff. But this guy looks nice. So I was told here, I'll show you in a second. So I was told, because I'm new to this app, I was told that there's a lot of nudity that happens here and a lot of people that just kind of share things that will make it very difficult to be streamed. Is that correct?
And sometimes
All right. Okay. How are you, man? You good?
Thank you, brother. And you?
Yeah, you're from Israel. All right, me too. גם אני.
וואלה.
יאללה, שיהיה לך יום טוב, אחי.
כן, אחי, שים לב. אבל הרבה ילדים. מלא ילדים.
הרבה ילדים, lots of kids.
Yes.
Yeah. I need to be careful with that.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for the tip, man. Have a good day. Yalla, bye. Yeah, maybe I should like remove it down.
Show me your sister.
My sister.
Yeah.
Show me yours. I'll show you mine.
بدي اوريك اختك يا اخو الكحبه يا
ليه
اخو العاهره
بتحكي هيك
يا اخو
بالعربي؟
الداعره يا الشرموطه يا ابن الكحبه يا ابن الطعريسه ولا سكيب يا اخو الشرموطه يا اخو العاهره يا
كيف
اخو
حالك يا أخي?
أخي القطة.
See, that's what I mean. That's like, the people that you get here. So I'm new to this. Oh, أهلان. So by the way, these were Arab guys from Israel. Exactly.
Yes.
So if you're getting bored right now, you're just enjoying this with me. I'm literally learning this. If someone shows his forehead like this, he's usually a weirdo looking for little kids. Is that correct? See what I mean? That's what it is. If you see someone that just shows like a minute like that, just weirdos that are afraid to show their face and they're looking for little kids.
Hi,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good, thank you.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll find these Arab guys. that will tell me. Ahlan.
Move on, I can move on. Do you
Yalla.
like Israel? No.
I love Israel. Do you like Israel?
6'7". Oh my God, 6'7".
6'7". Can you explain to me?
You're from Deutschland.
Yes, I am from Deutschland. Where are you from?
Israel.
Wow, I am originally from Israel. Yes.
יפה. האמת יש לי קצת מבטא. אתה מדבר עברית?
אני מדבר עברית. Can you see the flag?
נייס. ביץ'. אתה שמאלני.
למה אני שמאלני?
בגלל שיש לך... מה זה הדגל הזה? אבל זה לא נראה פלסטיני. מה זה?
זה לא פלסטיני. לא, זה לא פלסטיני.
די, תעזבי אותו, זה לא פלסטיני.
די,
אני אתן לכם רמז.
הגמורה.
I'll give you a hint. They make great pita in za'atar.
מאחת המדינות הערביות?
No, in Israel. In Israel.
הדרוזים?
בינגו! טוב מאוד. It took you a little bit.
לא אמרתי לו ביץ', בהתחלה חשבתי שמאלני.
No. Just a Druze Israeli.
Good. Nice.
Good.
הם חמודים.
The Druze are chamudim, yes. Also, you girls are chamudim. Anyway, have a great day, and I hope you're enjoying your time. Make good
Thank
choices.
you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
مرحبا. Spain.
يا هلا.
يا هلا فيك. شو الأحوال؟
فاتح لايف؟
فاتح لايف.
لايف شو؟
لايف في يوتيوب.
لايف ايش؟
في يوتيوب.
في اليوتيوب. وليه كم المشترك عندك؟
عندي حوالي 65,000 مشترك.
أبوي عنده 100,000 مشترك.
أبوك عنده 100,000. واو. شو
من
بيعمل
وين
أبوك؟
حضرتك؟
أي محطة عند أبوك؟
أبوي مغني مطرب.
مغني. Do you mind if we speak in English? Because my audience actually speak English.
English?
Yes. How is your English?
50-50.
50-50. He just told me that his father is a singer and he have about 100,000 followers. That is cool, man. What kind of music does your father have?
Arabic music.
Arabic music. Can you tell us the name? Can we
Yes.
go and check him out?
Anna Kharman.
Anna Kharman? Seriously?
Yes.
All right. You know what
Why?
Anna Kharman in Hebrew means, right?
Hanna.
Hannah.
Hanna.
Hanna. Harman. I see a volleyball player. That's probably not him.
In YouTube.
On YouTube. Let's look it up. So you're living in Israel. How is life in
Yes.
Israel?
Good.
You like it?
Yes.
What do you like about it?
All.
Cool. I'm originally from Israel as well.
Do you find it?
No, I didn't find it. Spell it again for me. Hanna.
Hanna.
Yeah.
Kha.
Kha.
Yes.
Rman.
Yes.
I found him. Yeah, man. You have a very big channel.
bro.
81,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Yes.
And where are you from originally, if you don't mind me asking? Like, from which village or which town in Israel?
Haifa.
From Haifa.
Yes.
Okay. Christian, Muslim, Druze, Jew?
Christian.
Halabik.
Yes.
What do you think about the life of Christians nowadays in Israel?
شو بقولوا العنصر؟ في عنصرية كتير إذا فهمت علي.
So you're saying
في
there's a lot of
عنصرية.
racism.
Yes.
What kind of racism do you face?
كيف بدي أشرح لك إياها يعني؟ Because I am Arabic and they don't love Jesus.
Who doesn't love Jesus?
All
Israelis don't love Jesus?
Not all. They don't love to speak to Arab.
So why do they love to speak to me then, for example?
I don't know. Ask him.
I asked them. I've seen many of them that actually love to speak to Arabs. I'm just wondering, like, genuinely, why do you think they don't like to speak to you, for example?
I don't know.
You don't know. All right, fair enough. Would you, let's say, as an Arab Christian, would you prefer to live in Israel, Lebanon, Syria, or Jordan?
أنت درزي؟
أنا درزي.
يا هلا بيك.
هلا بيك بني معروف.
بني معروف اليوم عندكم عيد.
صح. Today is our holiday.
وانتم بخير.
شفت الدرزي من العالم هون.
ما هو وانا ساكن في عسفيا. بتعرف عسفيا؟
انا من عسفيا.
شو من عسفيا؟ منين من عسفيا؟
He's from my village. صح في مسيح في عسفيا. I grew up in Usfia, but I left when I was a kid, and my family, we still have a house there, but I'm not living there anymore. But that's the village that I was born in. Wow, that's cool, man. So here's my question to you. As a Christian Arab in Israel, would you rather live in Israel, Lebanon, Syria, Palestine, Egypt?
Israel, Lebanon, Syria.
Palestine or Egypt? Or Jordan?
Israel.
Why would you rather than live in Israel, let's say?
Because safe here.
It's safer.
Yes. More than Jordan, Palestine, Syria.
I agree. If you would have wanted something to change in Israel to make Israel better.
Yes. ما يكونش عنصرية.
To combat racism. عنصرية بيقولوها في الإنجليزي racism. جزعنوت.
أيوة جزعنوت.
Yes, I am 100% with you. 100% with you. How do you think we can improve and combat racism in Israel? How can we make it better? مش عارف. It's okay. Fair enough. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
18.
18. Nice, man. So you're...
Where are you from now?
I'm in Germany.
Germany. Nice.
Yes. Germany is a nice place.
Yes.
And your father is a famous Christian singer in Israel.
Yes.
That's cool, man. So guys, if you're watching this lovely man, he's the son of a Christian singer. His name is Hanna Karman. And go check him out. Go subscribe. Listen to his music. Sounds like a great music. Brother, anything else you want to say, or
do subscribe.
smash the bell? Exactly. All right, يا أخي، يلا مع السلامة and
يلا
عيد
مع
سعيد
السلامة
كمان.
كريم.
Okay, bye bye.
حبيبي. باي باي.
How do I? All right, guys, this is literally my first time in this thing. Hoppa! Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I would have loved to talk to these guys, these terrorists. Hello. Again, this is apparently. Thanks, Maurice. Thanks, Maurice. This is nice.
Hey, Germany. I'm from Israel.
Ah, Ahlan from Israel. How are you, man?
It's good.
Yeah?
Where are you from?
I am originally from Israel.
All right.
And does my profile here shows Germany or Israel?
I'm from Israel.
I know, but when you see my profile, does it show Germany or Israel?
Oh, profile Israel.
Mine.
Germany. No, Germany.
I want to change that because I'm an Israeli living in Germany, and I want to attract conversations based on
Okay. What does that mean, this, man? What does that mean here?
Take a guess. What does it look like?
Yeah, Israel and...
And what? Come on. 3 guesses.
What does that mean? I don't see you. Once again?
I'll give you a better hint. Hoppa! Ayo, عليك.
Wow, this is Iran? No.
Iran? No. You're okay. Let's keep going. That was guess number 1.
Turkish? No, no Turkish.
Yeah, Willie. Are you sure you're from Israel?
Yeah. I'm from Israel. Tel Aviv. Druzi?
Druze, יפה. סוף. טוב.
מה שלומך, אחי?
בסדר גמור, אחי יקר.
מה איתך? אני פה מנהל ויכוחים, תשמע, יש פה אנשים...
Do you mind saying that in English, by the way? Because I'm doing this for my channel. I have a podcast.
Okay.
You do arguments.
I not speak English good, man, okay?
I'll help you. I am new to this. I've just started doing this yesterday. So I don't know a lot about this app, but I understood that there's a lot of racism happening here and crazy stuff. Do you mind telling us a little bit?
I not understand you good. I'm sorry.
הכל טוב. אמרת ויכוחים, על מה הוויכוחים?
הוויכוחים על דת בעיקר. יש פה הרבה שדוגלים בנאציזם, שדוגלים בהיטלר, ואני שואל אותם, אני אומר לו, למה אתה אוהב את היטלר? הוא אומר, כי היטלר רצח יהודים.
Wow, let me just explain it. So he's saying there's a lot of people here that argue about religion and ideology, and many of them support Nazism. And he asked them, why do you guys like Nazism? And they said, because Hitler killed many Jews. That's like the reason. כן.
עכשיו, אני מוביל אותו להגיד, שזאת אומרת שהוא שונא יהודים, הוא אוהב את היטלר, כי היטלר שנא יהודים. עכשיו, תראה, השנאה עיוורת. אחרי שאני מדבר איתו אחרי זמן מסוים, אני מצליח להביא אותו למצב שאני אומר לו, תגיד לי, כל היהודים הם זבל, או שיש אחד טוב? ואז הוא כבר, אתה יודע, כבר מתחיל להגיד, תשמע, אולי יש מישהו טוב וזה, אני מנסה לשכנע, אתה יודע, להגיד, תראה, תשמע, זה שנאה שהיא עיוורת, שהיא מגיעה למקום.
לגמרי, משוגע. So yeah, he's saying basically that, after long conversations, he usually comes and find a common ground, not common ground, the ground they're standing on, which is hating the Jews. And he asks them, so all the Jews are evil? And he says, no, there might be a few good, but that's where you finish.
יש לך אנגלית טובה, מה זה הפודקאסט שלך? רק תגיד לי, יעקב אחריך.
קוראים לי מנסור אשכר.
אוקיי, אתה נשמע מעולה מאוד, יש לך אנגלית מדהימה.
תודה אחי. מנסור אשכר, ואתה יכול למצוא אותי ביוטיוב או באינסטגרם.
אני אעקוב אחריך, מנסור אשכר.
הנה,
אוקיי.
ככה זה נראה. קשה.
לא, אני כבר כתבתי אותך, בסדר.
כן?
כבר כתבתי מנסור אשכר, כן, מעולה, כן.
לכיף.
כבר אתה קצת לי כבר, בסדר גמור.
יאללה, אח יקר, להתראות.
ביי אחי.
ביי.
אוהבים אתכם.
אוהב אתכם גם. That is pretty cool. Another pervert. Oh no, that's the girl. Have a great day, girl hiding your face behind the sofa.
קינג בא 3 פעמים.
לא.
חי.
לקח לך $600?
כן.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bore you a little bit with this, guys, and then we're gonna move on as I'm practicing. It's called Omi TV, I think. Ooh, wow. Don't watch videos while driving, man. Oh my God. How you guys doing? Maybe I should start talking right now. Opa!
Opa!
Opa! איזה גיבורים, איזה גיבורים, חיילים, כל הכבוד, מה שלומך?
מה, אתה מדבר עברית? מה, איך אתה מדבר עברית? זה לא שאתה...
אני ישראלי, but anyway, this is on YouTube right now, guys, so don't say anything stupid, okay?
No.
Don't say the name of your base or where you're living, I don't know what. How are you guys doing?
We're okay, how are you?
Let me ask you something. Can you recognize this flag?
Yes.
Which flag?
No, I don't know this flag.
What's your name in YouTube? What's your name in YouTube?
What's your name in the YouTube?
Can you recognize Mansu Ashkar? Can you recognize this flag?
מנסור אשכר. אחי, הוא דרוזי, מנסור.
יפה.
דרוז.
יפה. Do you have Druze among you? Do you have Druze in your unit?
Yes.
I lost them. All right. Oh, that was a bunch of criminal in a car.
יש לך סנטר כפול.
תודה.
אימא'לה, הוא ישראלי.
יום אחד בבסיס.
Hey guys, how's it going?
You are a rapper, YouTuber, something.
I'm a YouTuber, yeah, that's true.
What's your name?
Mansu Ashkar. What's your name?
Mansu Ashkar?
Yes. Mansur Ashkar. Ashkar. How did you know that I'm a YouTuber?
You look like.
I look like a YouTuber?
Yeah.
What does that
you
mean?
look very sexy, you know.
Oh my God, thank you. Where are you guys from?
You are in a stream right now?
I'm in a stream, yes. I'm in a stream on YouTube.
How much viewers?
I don't know how much viewers here. We have about 63,000 followers. But now it's live, so not all of them are watching it. So I don't know, maybe a few hundred are watching. Mansur. Sur, sorry.
Sur.
And
SU.
נכון.
SS.
And then the last name is Ashkar. Ashkar. Where are you guys from?
Where are you from?
I am. Do you see this flag here?
Yes.
You see yourself live? Yeah, I'm from Israel originally. Yeah, here we go. But I'm in Germany. This is my first time doing Omni TV, so Omni TV.
If you are from Israel, למה אנחנו לא מדברים עברית?
Because my audience speak English, so I try to speak English.
Okay.
People are saying that you look like Tel Avivis.
No.
You're not Tel Avivis? So where are you from?
No, Petach Tikva.
Petach Tikva. Okay. That's like
Ir Orot. You know, Ir Orot.
Yeah. Petach Tikva is like the Arsim uncles of Tel Aviv, right?
אתה יודע עברית?
אני ישראלי, חביבי, כן.
תגיד לי, אתה יהודי, אחי? מה זה שטויות?
So I'm going to ask you a quiz. Do you see this flag?
Mama? Yes.
Can you recognize this flag?
No. זה כאילו...
למה אתה אמרת?
לא משנה אותי.
Which flag is next to it? I'll give you a better hint. Can you recognize this flag?
לא.
Come on.
לא.
באמת.
לא, תראי מה אומרים. לא.
מה זה? What the fuck is this?
Oh my God.
Which country?
המצאת הדגל, אה?
No, it's in Israel. I'll give you another hint. They make really good pitot עם זאטר.
מה, תימן?
כמעט, not Yemen.
דרוזים.
יפה. סוף. So what kind of a tip can you guys give me about this app, this Omi TV? Why are you guys doing it?
No.
הוא יכול לעזור לך.
All people here is very horny, you know.
Very horny.
Yeah.
Okay.
תסתכלי, אבלה.
Okay. Good to know. I've met only crazy people here so far. I haven't met the horny ones, but let's hopefully we keep it down.
No. So this is your...
Anyway, guys, have a great day. Great evening. And stay safe, and I hope that you will...
Peace and love, chat, peace and love.
Peace and love, man, brothers, יאללה. להתראות, חברים. Okay, no.
صراحة.
مرحبا. So weird.
حج.
Hey guys.
هاي جايز. الحفرة
ولا بسرعة
Oh man. Like literally people spend hours here, I'm guessing. No. Can't hear you. I'm guessing you're cursing, but we can't hear you. Now I'm hearing. Yeah, now I'm hearing. Fascinating. Oh my God. Ahlan. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna finish. Oh my God, Mr. Forehead guy. Let's stop it. So that's about that. I don't know how did we end up here, but that was interesting, right? You should try Omingle. You can select tags for interest to march with people, same tags. For example, Israel and Palestine. Ah, okay. Maybe I'll try that. They're trying to find Shah TV. Shah TV does it? That's where they go to? Welcome, everyone. So yeah. I tried it. I started playing with this app a little bit because I felt like I wanted to feel the water. And see, this level of anti-Semitism and hatred that we have on social media. And I'll be honest, I was very lucky. My first guy to talk to, I'm editing a podcast about it. My first guy to talk on this app ended up being the best candidate for a podcast. He's an Israeli who survived 5 terrorist attacks in his life. 5, close hand. One of them, he actually took down the terrorist with a gunfight, like face to face, pistol against AK-47. 5 terrorist attacks he survived in his lifetime. And then, and that is the punchline, he unknowingly helped eliminate Sinwar. So that is the first guy that I fell on Omni TV and Omi TV, whatever you call that thing. And I ended up I recorded everything. I'm going to put an episode. I just need to find time to edit it. But that was fascinating. Like, literally, I was looking at the guy and I was saying, my God, what a story. 5 times that he survived death, suicide bombings, terrorist attacks, intifadas, and then was one of the guys that accidentally helped eliminate Sinwar. So yeah, I'm been quite lucky on this app. I'm guessing beginner's luck, and I although I did see a lot of people that cursed me and cursed Israel, and etc. So then you have that. It gets better. What it gets better? It gets better. They are not just underage. They don't even have to ever have met their future husband. What are you guys talking about? And just went on Omi and tried to catch you, but we missed. Anyway, ay. Next time, man. 2 phrase 5527. Next time. You want to try it now? Should we try to catch one another now? Let's give it a try. We'll give it a try. We'll do it for a minute or so. You tell me if I catch you, because I don't know how you look like. You know how I look like, okay? So I'm clicking start. Let's see. That was not them. سكاتي. أهلا. Are you in the toilet? تحكي عربي انت بتحكي عربي؟
فلسطيني مش اسرائيلي فلسطيني.
انت فلسطين, you're Palestinian.
Yeah, Palestinian, but the region of my phone is Israel. I don't know why. I can't
where in Palestine do you live?
West Bank.
In the West?
Bethlehem.
In Bethlehem.
I live where the Jesus, the Christ born.
Where Jesus was born. That's right.
Yes,
and how is life in Palestine?
Bro, it's so hard. There's like a gunfire right there.
Really? Close to you?
I swear.
I hope you guys...
rockets and Israel killing children and
I hope you guys are safe.
And there is no money, no work, no nothing.
I hope you guys are safe. Are you? I see your shirt says "Eternal State, Timeless People." Are you Christian? Are you Muslim?
Christians. But we respect and love all the religions.
So you love all religions.
Yeah, bro.
How is life for Christians in Bethlehem? Is it safe for you guys?
Yeah, it's safe, because the Israel people don't شو يستهدفونا don't target us like because we're Christians, but they target Muslims more.
Do they target all Muslims in your eyes or only the terrorists?
Yeah.
All Muslims.
All Muslims.
So let me ask you a question. If Israel would target all Muslims, wouldn't they kill all the Muslims in like 2 days?
At some point, but there's no reason to kill them, so they don't kill them.
Make their lives harder.
Make their life harder.
How do they make their life harder in your eyes?
حواجز
borders.
Put borders. We can't travel. They enter the house and destroy all the house.
All right. So let me ask you another question then. If Israel will take down the borders, will Israel be safe?
No, we're not talking about the borders between Palestine and Israel. We're talking about the borders between the Palestinian cities.
Which borders are that? Like that prevent the Palestinian city from reaching another Palestinian city, or what?
Yes. Like we can't go from Bethlehem to Jericho all the time, and if we just went to Jericho, we need 3-4 hours waiting
on the checkpoints.
Yes.
On the checkpoints, and is that
and they just hitting them and just maybe شنو يعطيك لهم
handcuffs.
Yeah. And kill them or destroy the family or destroy the car or something like this.
Have you ever seen IDF soldiers killing family Palestinians?
Yeah.
You've seen it with your own eyes?
I've seen them.
Where did you see it? Do you mind telling us?
I see in the social media, like Instagram, when the Gaza war started, the rockets just land on the house and destroy all the families, destroy the house, kill the people in the house.
Well, did you see also the flyers that they dropped before, or the phone calls when they called them and told them get out of the house? We don't want to kill innocent people.
Yeah. They're just calling them to get out of the area because we're gonna throw rockets on it.
So I think that's an important also part of the story, because again, I'm not saying that these things don't happen, but I'm saying that there's a difference between, let's say, what in Syria happened with Bashar al-Assad dropping, barrels.
He was a dictator, killing his own people.
He was killing his own people. He was flying, and they were dropping barrels at schools and funerals. And with Israel is going and trying to combat, let's say, what they believe to be terrorists, and then they find them in the house, and then they call the people and tell them get out of the house. I've never seen a single army in the world that does that towards their enemies. And that is something I think that is also not to be ignored. Would you agree with me?
Yeah, I can't agree more, bro.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, I hope that you're doing well. Bethlehem is a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place, but without the Israel.
But what?
Without the Israel army, it will be very good.
What are you sure about that?
About what?
I'll give you an example. When the Israeli army left Gaza, Gaza became the Gaza that we know today. Hamas became stronger. Israeli army is working in Ramallah with the Shabak, and that's one of the reasons that Hamas is not as strong in Ramallah. So actually, by that logic, the only reason that Ramallah and the West Bank have not become Gaza is not because the PLO is very good at stopping Hamas. They're not. It's literally Israel, the Shabak, and the special forces. They're very good at it. So I know a Palestinian is going to be very hard for him to ever come and say thank you, Israel. But when you understand that logic, understand that literally one of the reasons right now that you guys are living in Bethlehem and not in Hamasistan is because of Israel. Now, I know it's going to be hard for maybe to come and say thank you, Israel, because you're suffering and you're not really having a good time right now. But be careful with what you wish for, because if Israel did pull out completely, the darkness
we'll be killing each other.
Exactly. The darkness that will come and take over Bethlehem is going to be way, way worse right now than the IDF going doing checkpoints. And
there will be racist on the Christians and Muslims. Like in Sahur and Bethlehem, like we respect all the religion. There's no racist about the religions, and we love each other and work with each other. And our money is like their money.
Mm-hmm.
We work together. Maybe in Gaza or maybe like the countries, the cities like
extremists,
the north, the Haifa, Akka, will be fighting each other because there's a lot of Muslims right there, and Hamas like all the time right there, and there is a lot of Muslims there, not Christians. So if there's a Christian there, it will be like racist about each other.
Yes, 100%. I agree.
But in Bethlehem, there's no such thing like that.
There's no such thing, and I would come and say that I think one of the reasons that it's not happening in Bethlehem is not because the Palestinian Authority is very good at stopping them. It's literally because Israel is eliminating Hamas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and these guys. And on the way, it's making the life very hard for people in Bethlehem and others. But I think that's why I say, and you guys look intelligent because you're actually capable to understand what I'm saying, and we're having a good discussion here. Be careful with what we wish for when you come and say, we don't want Israel out of here, because the moment that Israel will get out, things might actually get worse. It happened exactly like that in Gaza. That's what happened there.
Let me give you just one point. We hate the killing people, the killing children, destroy house, rockets, guns fire, but we don't hate Jewish. Like we can like just live with each other, like because Christians and Muslims in Bethlehem, there is no racist, there is nothing. If they Jews enter Bethlehem, they will not be racist or something like that.
So I think I've met many Jewish friends of mine. They don't hate Palestinians. They don't hate Christians, especially.
Yeah, there's like some people Jewish don't hate us. They like us. They believe in the Christ. They love Muslims. There's no hate between each other.
You'll be surprised. There's a lot of Jews that actually love you guys and that don't hate. And I would say mostly
we don't hate Israel. We don't hate Jews, but we hate killing people, killing children.
I agree. I think we all can agree that killing children is a terrible thing. Now, here's a question for you. October 7.
Yeah.
Do you think Israel could have handled it differently? Put yourself in the shoes of Israel. Right now, you are Israel, and your children were killed and kidnapped and held hostage in Gaza. What would you do differently?
Wait, let me tell you. In 7 October, Hamas attacked Israel because they want to destroy the Masjid al-Aqsa, the mosque, Aqsa Mosque. So they attacked them to not because they don't want to destroy the mosque. But Israel, like overreact. Like they don't. Hamas didn't kill like a lot, but Israel killed like 40,000 or like
Well,
50,000
Hamas
children.
killed. Yeah, Hamas
They
killed.
killed small children.
Hamas killed 1,200 Israeli citizens, including women and children. And the reason they killed only 1,200 is because Israel stopped them. It's not because they didn't want to kill more. And then they've kidnapped Israeli children, correct? Like Bibas and others. Like
They kidnap them and they cut them and they sell them.
Exactly. So Israel went on a mission to bring back its children and to eliminate the ones who did that to them. Now, Hamas built, and stop me if you don't agree with the point that I said, but Hamas built 900 kilometers of tunnels, if I'm not wrong, under Gaza, or 600, something like crazy. That's like bigger than the metro in London. Bunkers. They did not let a single Gazan child enter these bunkers. They hide there while the children are above them. In Israel have built probably hundreds of thousands of bomb shelters that they let women and children hide in so the soldiers can fight and the women and children can be protected. Now, if Hamas, let's say, went to war with Israel, obviously Israel is going to go to war with them. Like, you need to be an idiot to think that Israel is just going to sit, okay, you kidnapped my children, okay. So if they knew that Israel will attack them, why didn't they protect their children? And not only that, why did they actually hide behind their children? So then comes the question is, how can Israel go and fight in Gaza, who's an extremely populated area, without hurting civilians if Hamas is not letting civilians run away and not hiding civilians in bunkers, keeping them above them to make the operation more complicated? That is, I think, a very important question that people need to be asked, because yes, children died in Gaza. It's terrible. Yes, innocent people, it's terrible. I will say that again, it's terrible. Could it have been avoided? The only way it could have been avoided if Israel would have not went to war with Hamas. Now, Hamas was counting on that. Why? Because he thought, if I will hide behind women and children, maybe Israel will stop.
But they didn't.
But they didn't, because something changed in October 7. October 7 was not anymore like the Intifada that happened in Jerusalem or the bombing of the bus, you know? October 7... Yes. October 7 have got to the level that Israel realized that, man, these guys want to massacre and kill all of us and want to go and lynch the people, not only, by the way, not only Jews, also Christians, also Muslims, you know, any Israeli. So when Israel realized that, they came and said, okay, end of the story. We're going to go and deal with these guys. So then happened what happened. Now, it's an important aspect to understand in a war. For example, the death ratio between how many Hamas terrorists died and civilians in Gaza was about 1-to-1. So let's say 20,000 Hamas terrorists died, about 20,000 Gazans died, let's say, or 30-30. So when America went to war in Afghanistan or in Iraq, the death ratio was between 1-to-5, sometimes 1-to-10. For every ISIS or Al-Qaeda that they took down, 10 children and women and innocent people died. Because that's what happened when you go to war against terrorists who hide behind their population. This is literally the rules of the game. So that's why I think it is also important to understand that Israel is not trying to go and just kill children. If they would have killed way more. Did it happen? Yes. Was it a decision that Israel decided to make? Yes. They said, you know what? We need to take Sinwar or Muhammad
They can throw a nuke.
They can throw a nuke or they can flatten. Exactly. But they didn't. But they still had a responsibility. That's why I say all the time, it's important to put yourself in their shoes. If you are right now, had your family kidnapped from you, you seem like a smart guy. But if you, let's say you had your kids kidnapped, I think that you will go and do whatever you need to bring back your wife and your kids or your parents. Correct?
That's right.
It's your job. It's your job as a man. You will go, and as a human. And that is what is not really been told about Israel, that they went to bring back their children, and they went Liam Neeson. You know, have you seen the movie Taken?
No, I didn't.
No.
Watch it. It's a good movie. Taken. Watch it. It's a good one.
I will.
By the way, what's your names?
My name is Laith.
Laith. And your friend there?
Shah.
Shara. Ana Mansour. Hala bikum ya ikhwe. May God bless you. Have a great time in Bethlehem.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, of course.
Do you have a YouTube channel or something?
Yes, I do. Yes. You want to find it?
Give its name.
How does everybody know that I have a YouTube channel? Do I have like a YouTube face?
No, not many people really are willing to debate these things.
I can't.
Ah.
It's not.
Do you see it?
Muhammad.
No, not Muhammad. Mansour Ashkar. Oh no, I lost him. Oh no, I didn't. Here we go.
Muhammad Mansour.
Mansour Ashkar. MAN.
Yeah.
SUR.
Yeah.
Ashkar. ASHKAR.
Is that you?
That is me. That's right. That's me. And also, you can find me on Instagram if you want. My man. يا حبيبي. أيوة عليك. Here we go. You guys are live. هلا بكم.
Thank you.
Hey guys, thank you for being patient with the conversation. I really appreciate it. It was a very good conversation.
You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Thank you for this conversation.
God bless you guys. مع السلامة. Bye.
Thank you, bro. Bye.
That was nice. That was really... So wait, I came here to actually look for someone. Where is he? I came here looking for someone. What's his name? How does it work? This guy. No, not this guy. This guy. Oh my God.
Yo, how are you?
Good. How are you, man?
I'm good, bro. Where are you from?
I'm from Israel. Where are you from?
Too.
What?
I'm from Israel too.
Israel. Where in Israel?
In Ashkelon. Do you know?
Ashkel town. Yeah, of course I know Ashkelon. I'm living in Germany, but I'm originally from Israel. All right. I'm gonna... Okay, bye. Yeah. So many weirdos. So we're gonna try it a little bit. We're gonna see if we find 2% tambour. Hey guys, how's it going? Ready to go and rob a bank? No. Nope. Oh, I was on their TV. Dang it!
What?
No, not your TV, man. Not your TV. How you doing? All good?
אתה יודע עברית?
אני יודע עברית, כן.
אז רואים עליך.
איך רואים עליי שאני יודע עברית?
יש על הפרצוף שלך, רואים שאתה יודע עברית.
פרצוף. He says I have a face of someone who knows Hebrew. אוקיי. מחמאה, אחי.
יאללה, שבוע טוב.
שבוע טוב, אחי קר, ביי. Oh, what a shame. Look at a bunch of people in the room that had me on their TV. No. Oh my God, that was... No, another guy in the bathroom. What's going on here? What's wrong with these people? Hey guys, how's it going?
Why you HD very much?
HD? What does that mean, HD? كيف حالكم?
الحمد لله.
الحمد لله. Opa, boss. Who's the boss? Where are you guys from?
عمي روح شوف لك شغله ما دام انت قاعد هيك. انا بقول روح شوف لك شغله حبيبي.
Thank you. Let's see. Nope, that looks like a weirdo. I'm still looking for you, man. Still looking for you. Not for you. Someone else.
Go ahead, go.
Oh, you're from Germany?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How is life in Germany?
Very nice.
Yeah?
Yes. Why?
What do you like about Germany?
All things, the life. I like it here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is the winter is not too hard and too cold?
Yes, and summer is not too hot.
Ah, yeah. Summer is beautiful.
Where are you from?
I'm actually from Israel, but I'm living in Germany as well.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah. Are you originally from Germany or you came from
No.
somewhere else?
My mother is from Palestine and my father is from Albania.
From Palestine, Albania. Wow. And were you born in Palestine, Albania, or
No,
in Germany?
in Germany.
In Germany. And do you sometimes go visit back, Albania or Palestine?
Yes.
How do you like
For
it there?
holidays.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How do you like it there?
Very nice. Yes, very nice.
When was the last time that you... Here we go. All right. Looks like this guy is not going to make it. Maybe it won't work. So... This is... Hi. No, looks like a weirdo. Oh, another weirdo. Oh my god. Do be careful here. There's a lot of weirdos. No.
لا علق يا زكسات أسيدي
No. Forehead guys. Oh my god. How's it going?
Fuck you.
Have a good day. What a different world, huh? Like we're living in a different world. Like people are spending their time waiting to curse someone they don't know on the internet. That was a weirdo. How's it going?
Schmetterling.
What is that?
Schmetterling.
Schmetterling. Butterfly. Yeah.
Are you streaming?
I'm streaming. Yes, I'm streaming.
Okay, say bye.
Say bye. How you guys doing? All good?
Yeah, I'm still breathing.
Still breathing. From Israel?
Yeah.
I like it. Let me do a quiz for you. Can you recognize this flag?
No, nice. What?
Can you recognize this flag?
It's Israel and the other one. No, I...
Fair. You get a bingo. Yeah, you got the.
Yeah, but you don't have the star on it, like on.
That's true.
المهم الألوان أياها.
Stars here.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the Druze?
Yeah, of course. We live with them.
That's true. A lot of Druze living in Israel. What do you think about the Druze?
Yeah, they're very nice people. I have Druze friends. Yeah, why not?
You have Druze friends?
Yeah, I'm friend with everyone.
Where do you... Druze, Muslims, and you have no problem with Muslims?
With everyone.
So, as an Israelis, you guys, I see you're Christians.
Yes. Yeah, both.
Ah, cool. How is life for Christians in Israel?
Normal. Yeah.
Not bad.
Almost normal. Yeah.
That's cool. After all, Christ, Jesus came from Israel, so I guess that's a good place for Christian to live in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Like, I know that the Druze and the Jews, they have to do service in the IDF. It's mandatory.
Yeah, for Druze and Jews.
And do you think Israeli Christians, should also join the IDF or no?
Like some of them already joined.
Yeah, but they join voluntarily. Like I think Yusuf Haddad and others, they join. But do you think like it should be also mandatory, or is it going to be good for them? Or you'd say no, it's not good for them. It's better that the Druze and the Jews do it, but Christians don't have to do it.
Like I don't have like a real opinion. If I want that or not. Like you should think about it very good. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to ask you another question, if you don't mind. What would happen?
But at least if not join the army, but at least to do something else. We call it
civil service.
Yeah.
Civil service. I agree. What would happen to Christians and Jews and Druze in Israel if the IDF would stop existing?
So all the country will stop existing. There's no.
They will come and kill everyone, right?
Like, it's
So
a country. If country without an army, it's nothing.
yeah. So it is safe to assume that thanks to the IDF, if it's the Jews or the Druze,
Where are
everybody
you
is.
streaming?
What is that?
Where are you streaming?
In YouTube.
What's your channel?
منصور أشكر.
عربي
Can you
تحكي
write
عربي؟
it?
تحكي عربي؟ هلا بيكم حبايبي.
قلت لك قبل شوي حكى ايش قلت شيء بالعربي
ما سمعتش.
قلت كلمة في العربي نسيت بس اياه. منصور أشكر MANSUR ASHKAR.
أشكر.
Yeah, people are saying you guys are cool. They're asking where you're from.
Yeah,
from Israel.
From Israel.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. A lot of... You see yourself now?
Yeah.
Yumma, I'm famous. No, I'm kidding. So here is like, you know.
بس سؤال هذا راح يكون فيديو ولا بس لايف وخلاص؟
It's live now, but it will stay as a video. And then later on, you know, maybe I'll take clips from it. But if you guys prefer not to, I won't take any clips.
Maybe blur our faces.
I won't be able to blur your face because this is live, but I won't make any clips with you guys. So I don't think someone is gonna watch. You know, we're 1 hour and 36 minutes now. So I don't think anyone. But you know what? It's good. It's good to hear what you said about, you know, national service. I think in every country, if you enjoy that country, you don't have to go and serve in the army. I mean, and fight, but at least to do some kind of a national service, I think it's a good thing. I agree with that.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Hey, have a great day.
We have to go, but don't post us. Like it will be better not to post us.
All right, this is already posted. What you saw right now.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's live. But
I will not. I promise you, I will not make a video showing you or anything.
Thank you.
Have a good day. God bless. Bye bye.
You.
All right.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. Your name is Liraz?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
How is this Omi TV? This is my first time here. Do you like it?
I mean, it could be fun, but there's sometimes who, like, there's a people who show things that not need to be showed.
Okay, yeah, I've heard about that. I haven't seen them yet, and I hope I won't. But I've heard about.
I hope you'll not, but I think it's gonna be like weird.
Oh my God. And what do you like about this this app or platform, whatever you call this?
I can, like, if I'm learning or I'm bored, I can like be in the app and hang out.
And you get to meet people and talk to them in different languages.
And do conversations.
That's cool. Now I see you're from Israel. I want to ask you, how is life in Israel right now?
Right now, we in the middle of a war. Right now, no, but we have, like, I don't know how to say it. It's wait a second, just my English is not that good.
No worries, you're doing great.
Wait a second. Truce. We're in the middle of a truce.
A truce, a ceasefire, a truce. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You understand me. So it's good right now, and we can be like outside and to hang and all this stuff, but we're literally in the middle of a war in front of Iran and in Lebanon and Gaza and all this stuff. So yeah, it's kind of
it's hard.
Yeah.
Do you have? Sorry.
And I'm senior, so it's literally ruined my last year in school and all the things I'm supposed to learn and hang out with friends and literally celebrate my last year in school. So
that's so sad. That's really hard. Which class are you in? Like 11th, 12th grade?
12th. I'm a senior.
Oh my God! So your last year in school, where you want to enjoy with your friends and also get the memories from school, you're actually finding yourself running to bomb shelters and hiding it.
Yeah.
That sucks. That sucks.
Literally, yeah.
Do you think it's gonna get better?
I hope. I truly want this.
Let me ask
Because
you a question: Is as an Israeli, do you hate Palestinians?
literally, I work with Palestinians. I work with Arab people, and no, I I told you, no, I didn't tell you my English. I hate the people who hurt us. I don't hate Palestinians, but my friends and my brother's friends and killed by terrorists, and it makes me to think about who about the Arab and the Palestinian people that I saw. It makes me too scared, but not because they did me something. Because people like them did things, and
Mhm.
it's really hard because I want to love everyone, and next year I'm going to the army. Next
Mm.
year, yeah. So it's really hard because I don't want to hurt everyone, but because but people like them did something to us, to the Israeli people, it's really hard to love them because I know that maybe they could like do things like this. You
Mm.
understand me?
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. You said that you work with Arabs, correct?
Yeah. I'm working at Shah with a clothes shop.
Don't say where, but
Okay.
you work with Arabs and you have no problem with them.
No.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Anyway, I want to wish you a great night, and I hope that you'll have better days in Israel. I think you gave beautiful answers here, and
Thank you.
God bless you. And I wish there would be more and more people that can speak like you. That was beautiful what you shared here.
Thank you. You going to post it or something? Because I don't.
I'm already in YouTube, so it's on live.
Okay. Hi, YouTube.
I guess if you don't want to end up on live videos, you might not want to come on these, platforms. But it's I'm not gonna advertise it or something. So I respect your
Okay.
privacy here. But I really thank you for what you said. Have a great day.
Have a great day too.
Bye. Yeah, yeah. So someone asked a question here. Allah, you guys going to
Germany, how are you, my friend?
good? Are you guys going to rob a bank or where are you going?
Yeah, I am going to rob a bank. He is only driving.
He's the driver. Is he a good
Yeah.
driver?
Yeah, he is a good driver.
He can do good,
Drifting and stuff.
Good, good. Very good, very good,
Good.
very good.
You're from Germany?
I'm living in Germany, yes.
My friend, you look like AI. I swear to God.
I look like AI.
Yeah.
What,
You live in Germany. Where are you from?
I'm from Israel originally, but I live in
From
Germany.
Israel, from here.
Yeah, from here.
Yeah.
You guys in Israel?
Yeah, we're from Israel, my friend. أنا من الصبح قاعد على قلبك.
بتحكوا عربي؟
بنحكي عربي وعبراني وانجليزي
عربي عبراني
وروسي.
وانجليزي.
كل
Cool.
شيء.
الطاقية هذا بيحكي مع الناس كلها اسم الله.
Where in Israel?
I'm from Haifa. This one is from Sakhnin, near to.
Haifa and Sakhnin. That's cool. That's cool. And how is life in Israel? Do you guys like it?
It's it's complicated.
It's complicated. I see you have the masbaha.
Yeah, of course. We are Muslim. We have to take the masbah.
Yeah, that's true. So how is life for Muslims right now in Israel? I'm sure it's probably challenging.
It's challenging. It's always challenging, but you need to
to fit in.
To fit in.
To fit in.
Exactly.
What do you think would be the most important thing for Muslims in Israel to make their life easier, to help them fit in better?
I tell you what, the problem, like the solution of the problem, it's not, we can't give a solution and it will become right now, because all the people in Israel, they have you understand Hebrew?
Yes, I do.
Like יש להם דעות קדומות, יש להם שנאה.
Prejudice. They call prejudice, yes.
Prejudice, yeah. So we can't change that. I work in like a mechina. How do you call it in English?
In an academy to prepare you for the
army, but it's Arab and Jews.
Wow.
Together. Yeah, it's like mechina down fight. Arab, some of them go to the
It's
army,
a
some of them go
pre-army,
to the...
pre-military education school, like academy.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's half a year that they come. They live here together. They learn to live together. Yeah, it's here in Harduf, in Kibbutz Harduf. And I think that the change will become from this, for like it's 9 years. This mechina, it's 9 years. So I think the solution is from these people, that they come, they see that not all the Arab are bombers, not all the Arab are not good people. I always say I don't have problem that they hate each other, but from the right reasons.
Yeah, that's smart.
Not because they're Arab.
You know what? My brother, he's a football coach in Eilat.
Yeah.
And he one day took his team, it was like a Jewish team, to an Arab village, a Muslim village. I forgot the village. And he said that this was the best treatment they've ever had. He said the teachers there, the coaches, the student, they made sure that they're respected, that they're loved. And he said, like, it was amazing. It was amazing. And it was so important for his football players, they're teenagers, because just like you said, they grew up in a Jewish city, Eilat. They didn't meet too many Muslims or Arabs. So they hear October 7, Hamas, Palestine.
That's right.
And that was mind changing. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you planning or thinking of joining the IDF, or why are you in the Machina?
No, I am already after the age of this, but I did like شروط لومي.
National service.
National service, because my mom, she was כאילו אימא שלי הייתה מפקחת של השירות לאומי בארץ.
Oh, wow.
אז הייתי חייב לעשות שירות לאומי, אבל...
Because of his mom. His mom made him. His mom made him do it.
Yeah, it's mom. אבל אני למדתי בבית ספר כדורגל, ולמדתי בבית ספר... Yeah.
Shosheta and you... Oh my God, no. That was disgusting. All right. Have a great day, man. Looks like you're getting a haircut. So someone asked here, how often do this type of TV content? I'll give you an answer right now. First time. This is like the first time. That's a good question. When you do this again, please ask the Muslim if they're willing to share videos about the persecution of Christians in Islamic land. That's a good question. That's a good question. I tell you what, guys. This dude did seem pretty okay. He seemed very okay. Like that was he said very good stuff, which is good. Why not to judge immediately? Because at first glance, they look like they're about to go and rob a bank. Let's be honest. I just said the guy's going to rob a bank, but they laughed about it. But the reason that, and by the way, thank you for that, Elias. This story, lies destroy lives. I keep killing your names. Thank you for that. I would ask that question, but I would first rather establish some kind of a respectful dialogue with the person who want to do a respectful conversation, because otherwise you're just trying to, I see people who are coming on these apps and trying to find crazy people just so they can humiliate them or make them look like idiots. And I'm not against that, making idiots look idiots. It's a noble cause. It's a noble cause. I have some friends who do a great job with that. Traveling Klat, he's very good at making idiots look idiots. But I think it's just missing a little bit of a different voice. And that's why, maybe I try to fit myself in here. And also I speak Arabic, so I can speak their language. And I speak English. And I know Christianity very well, Islam very well, Judaism very well. I was in the IDF and I lived among Arabs. So in my eyes, if I can create a healthy, respectful conversation. Now, don't get me wrong. If they will say stupid stuff, I will share it. I'm not going to cover for them. But I guess in asking a question like that would be a very good question to ask someone that you already built a good conversation with. Because then you will hear the answer that will have some meat and juice. Because if you will ask some Jewish hater, racist Muslim, this question, then he's gonna curse you, he's gonna lie to you. You're not gonna get a real good answer from him. You're just gonna get what you know already, that he hates you and he's full of evil and wickedness and he's extremely racist. And that is, unfortunately, is very, very large and persistent in many parts of the Muslim world. But it's not everybody. So if I manage to catch someone that is still like these guys from Bethlehem, if you see them, that was amazing. They were in the beginning, we don't like Israel, we're against what Israel is doing. But then the more the conversation went in, you started seeing that actually they were having very, very solid views about what's happening. And they're living in a place that also makes them, need to be worried of some of the things that they're doing, some of the things that they're saying. But also, I think people like that, I could have asked that kind of question, and I would probably get an honest answer, or, with the regulations and their safety. Remember, they need to take care of themselves also. Some places, they need to be very, very careful. Someone is telling me here, tell them one of your followers asked you to ask. Done. You know what? Good trick. Good trick. That's going to make life very easy. No, I'm going to ask them. Lies destroy lives. I am going to ask them. You have my word. Next time I will ask, because that's a good question. Liked Mansour one-on-one interviews, want more and find them useful? Let us know in chat. Phoenix Trading 4773. I love this guy. By the way, Phoenix is a Druze guy, if I'm not mistaken, from Lebanon, who is doing an amazing job, being a moderator on this channel. Jordan have the death sentence for selling land to Jews. My. Yeah, so for the guy who asked me before, thank you for that, by the way. Lies destroy lives. I agree with the name. If I do this often, this is my first time. Second time that I do an Omi TV. I've done it first time, I think, yesterday to try it. And today I took a risk and I made it live on my YouTube, which is very ill-advised apparently, because you can get people sharing stuff that could be very problematic. I have 506,000 users online. Wow. There's a lot of people streaming in these things. So yeah. And I think, and I'm gonna try to do it again. So any updates about Al-Qaeda, the raids? So when we started the show, we actually started with an update about what's happening in Mali. And like I said, it looks like Al-Qaeda started here. Let's finish with that, guys, and read this together. Let's do that. Let me share with you the screen, and I'll put you some Israeli news in English, and we can share it together and talk about it. Share screen. Massive Al-Qaeda offenses rocks Mali. All right, here you see that, right? Great. So we're seeing a massive Al-Qaeda offensive rock Mali as rebels claim 3 cities captured. This is very similar to what happened in Syria, where they took it very fast. And remember, Syria was taken by Al-Qaeda. Same thing, like Jawlani and the Syrian army right now is Al-Qaeda. Fighting hit areas near Bamako, Kati, Savirgao, and Kidal with helicopters over the capital. Helicopters. Roads blocked and reports explosion near the defense minister home. So I don't think that Al-Qaeda have helicopters, or at least they don't know how to fly them. So that's probably the government. Heavy fighting broke on Saturday, the outskirts of Mali capital, and several major cities after coordinated attack terrorist groups and Turkic rebels Touareg in one of the most serious challenges the country's military junta in years. Let's see.
I like making my podcast. I don't like making short clips of my podcast.
All
So
right.
the
Allahu Akbar.
Tell me that this is not a battle cry. Poor people, you know probably how many innocent people probably died there. When you see these guys, you realize that there's a scale of bodies and children and women behind them, and it's very sad that people who claim to be religious warriors are committing the worst crimes against women and children. The attack struck near the Bamako, including Kati military. Okay. The Turk-led as well Liberation Front claimed that it's taking control of Kidal, symbolic. So here's an interesting part. Northern city of Mali's army raptured in November 23 with support from Russian Wagner forces after more than a decade rebel control. The group also claimed gains in Gao. So the Wagner, if you guys know them, it's a bunch of mercenaries. It's the French Legion, kind of call it, of the Russian army. And it's a Russian force that is not as liable as the Russian army, I would guess. And some of their soldiers are trained. Many of them are basically just drunk villagers that were, gathered from all over the region and giving a gun and trained a little bit. But they are still a formidable force. And they do a lot of shady operations around the world on behalf of Russia. It's kind of the equivalent of Blackwaters for the Russians. No, only Blackwaters for the Americans. There is no immediate Castile-Toll. Residents report explosions and damage in homes through associated denied rumors had been okay. The African Union condemned the attack, saying the risk dangerous civilians. Okay, Mali has been ruled by military since up to 2021. Has faced deep security crisis. All right. Yeah, that was about that. So let's try to stay tuned and hear what's happening in Mali. How do I stop this annoying music? Let's try to stay tuned and maybe hear a little bit what's happening around Mali. Yeah, that's true. Putin took up their leader in a plane crash. Remember that story? That was a crazy one. Like the old Command and Conquer stuff. Yeah, man. That's a good game. Today I went to the flea market. Let me share with you a beautiful story, guys. Let's finish with something beautiful. For those of you who are still here with us. Today I went to the flea market with my kid. And we made a stand in the flea market. And for the whole week, we've been preparing him to put the toys that you want to sell and things that you want to give. And it's hard for kids to give away their toys. 7 years old, he still likes some of his toys from when he was 3, and etc. And what happened is he actually managed to pick several toys. And the idea was that, you sell it, you give it for other people, and also the gain that you gain from it, you can use it. It's your money. So we went there and we had like a stand and we made cookies and we sold cookies and I don't know what, but also a lot of like clothes and toys and this. And he had his bob cart, like, bimba, we call it. It's like little baby cars that have like 4 wheels. You can sit on, when you drive it, you get what I'm saying about that kind of car. The children and babies have it. And a mother came and asked that she want to buy it. And it was very hard for him to give away that car. Very hard. He really likes it. I like it. I have so much memory with him on it. It was hard for me as well. And the mother shared a story that, her child have one leg. And this is his favorite car to drive because he can't drive a bicycle, but he can drive this. And it looks really nice and she would like to give it to her child. And my kid was so happy and he gave it to her. And then he told me like, okay, wow, this car is going to make another child smile. And the lesson that you get to send here is just beautiful because first of all, you're teaching your kid to be a trader. He trades. And the value of the money that he made from it, he went on and he bought a few Pokemon cards and 2 Nerf guns. Fair enough. But it was his money. And then he actually just asked me, should I get another Pokemon card? And I told him, listen, do you need it, or should you save that money for next time, that maybe you want something that you need more? And it's very hard for kids to postpone and regulate emotions. It's very hard. To be honest, very hard for adults. Nowadays, you see a lot of adults that can't do that. But for a kid to learn at a young age the value of bartering and trading, and the value of saving money for bigger causes, and postponing right now than me, I want now, in compared to what could I get later, is a huge victory. That was a victory that I took today. That is a victory that I took today with my kid, is to see how he was able to make money by giving up things that he didn't want to give up, make other people happy, and also to be able to say no when he wanted something and he could have got it. Because I told him, your money, your call. You made that money. You sold that toy. Your money. But I would advise that you save it. And he thought about it. Says, yeah, he's gonna save it. So what a amazing lesson you're teaching your kid today. And then, then later on, they just jumped on supermarket trolleys and cars and skateboards and were just running around playing like kids, which was beautiful. Like seeing kids play like kids. Here, let me show you. Watching kids play like kids. Like here. Maybe it's going to be hard to see. So, look at that. They're running on skateboards in the streets and they're jumping. That's my kid there. The one with the hat. So that's after a day of work. After he finished selling flea market stuff. That's the flea market right there. See? So that's the point. That's what I found to be a beautiful kind of day to finish. And I really encourage, Bimba, exactly. I really encourage guys, if you want to make the world a better place, teach your kids to be better humans. Teach them very basic stuff that will improve their life and the life of people around them. Teach them to be disciplined. Teach them to be brave. Teach them to be kind and loving and caring. Teach them to regulate emotions. Seriously, these things that seems like so obvious back in our days are not obvious anymore. And it will literally give your kid a huge advantage over the competition in compared to many other kids around, and also will make your kid someone that will help make the world a better place, or at least the immediate world around him, which is something that we're missing very, very much in today's atmosphere. Lies destroy lives. I always think olives when I say it. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for being a good father. To try too hard to make people good, and one way to make them worse. The only way to make them good is to be good. George MacDonald. That's true. That's true. That's a big, aspect of that. That's a big aspect of that. You still have the aspect of, you need to know how to stand against evil as well, and to fight it when needed, and to purge it out of your systems. But this is definitely a big thing. And God forbid the day that we forget to be good ourselves. That is a danger that we have, in Israel or in the United States and many other places in the world. When you're fighting against evil for so long, you need to be careful that you don't become evil. When you are a shepherd dog and you're fighting against the wolf, you need to be careful that you don't become the wolf. And that is something that only happen if you focus on it and pay attention and teach your children. Robin Yahud, you have taught your son to be a great asset in his life. The ability to self-control is even more important than self-esteem, especially because it's built from self-control, which makes a man. I agree. That is literally something that is honestly today even. Oh, by the way, thank you for that, Lies. Destroy Lies. That's very kind of you. And also a reminder for anyone who's watching until now, if you stayed, don't forget to do like, share, subscribe, guys. Hit the bell. Help this channel greatly when you hit the bell and you start watching my videos as they come out. And also, if you want to find a way to also support the work that I'm doing, go and check my Patreon, where you can find practical ways on a monthly or yearly basis to help support the work that I'm doing. But that's true. That is very true. That was a good comment. Here we go. That's my man, Phoenix, my man. So it's funny because when I look at my age and my peers, I don't go and say like, wow, this guy can regulate emotions so well. Like, wow, this guy is he works. He like works 6 hours sometimes. He goes to work every day. Like, it's nothing impressive about that. That's like completely normal. Everybody in my generation had basic discipline and emotional regulation and didn't think that the sun is coming out of their tuches and, understood that you need to work in life to get things. But then you look at today, college students and this entitled generation, and you realize that if you will put one kid in a Harvard right now, University, or Yale, that is solid, based with common sense, that understand the importance of discipline and hard work, and also working for a long time in order to get like results, he will destroy everyone around him. He will win it. He will crush it. He will grow to be so special and admired by having basic qualities that his parents had and their grandparents had in their generation, just because it became so rare today. Discipline and emotional regulation have become something so rare. Someone is saying, can I stream on a daily like TV does to catch content you don't want out there? Yes, I am literally planning on doing that. This is my day 3 of doing that. I started doing my streaming on a daily basis, and I'm going to be doing it around 9:30 p.m. German time. That will be around 10:30 Israeli time. And if we're looking at US time, so now it's 11:30, so I started this stream 2 hours ago. So New York, that would be around 3:30 in the afternoon. Los Angeles, that will be around 12:30. Miami is going to be also around 3:30. Dallas is going to be around 2:30. And if you're living in Australia, it's going to be around 5:30 in the morning. Sorry for that, guys, in Sydney. Yep. Sorry for people in Sydney. If you're living in Portland, I don't know why, but if you're living in Portland, actually, it's a beautiful place. Oregon is a beautiful place. The state. Portland, I wasn't too impressed, but I haven't seen all of it. But I've seen a lot of, homeless people and homeless carts everywhere, and a lot of overweight people with purple hair. That was my experience personally in Portland, but I'm sure it's not everywhere there. That's just, I went several times to that place, and that is what I saw. A lot of homeless people and a lot of people that had not the best hygiene and a lot of purple hair and kind of overweight. Again, might have been complete coincidence, maybe. So if you're living in Portland, that would be also a at 12:30 your time in the afternoon. Lebanon is now, yeah, Lebanon is almost like here is 11:40. Lebanon is the same time like Israel. So every day, guys, I'll be doing my best to do it at these times. And I'm saying again, if ever I miss it, so tomorrow again and tomorrow, if ever I miss it, it's literally because I took my kid to sleep. And as I was reading him a bedtime story, it didn't put him to bed. And then he started reading me a bedtime story because he likes to talk like his father. And I fell asleep. And then I'll wake up panicking at 11 or 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning. Oh my God. And I was like, dang it. So that would be usually the only time that I'll miss a show. And you're going to have to forgive me if that happened, but to understand. So that's usually it. But general, sharp, if in Portland, buckle up. Yeah. So that's kind of, so you know, 9:30 German time, daily base. I'll try to give you a snippet of the world news, give some interpretation of mine about it and the things that I understand. I also bring a lot of time, you know, some of my friends. By the way, next week I'll be bringing Tusi from Tusi TV. He's going to come to my show again, and just to help explain a little bit what's happening in Iran. And sometimes I'll bring some mates of mine from the military, from the service in Israel, to also come and share some things. And I've brought some very fascinating people so far to the show, all the way from special forces generals to former Mossad agents and etc. And they Shabak as well. So I have a lot of also friends from that world, and I'll bring them as well to give you the best thing. My goal is literally to become the best show out there for you to know. And I would say this very seriously, also to become the biggest Druze podcast on the planet. Because the next time that they will come to massacre and slaughter my people, I want to have a voice that matters. And I want to be able to bring and expose what is happening to the world, and not beg and hope that some media outlets would let me come in and speak. Last time it happened, if it wasn't for Charlie Kirk, who had me on his show, I think the rest, I was just begging for people. And then, you know, a few channels brought me as well, like TBN, Christian channel in Israel, and another CBN, I think, Christian channel in the US. But no one invited me from CNN, from Fox News. No, not only me, not a single Druze. And Piers Morgan invited, I kid you not, Piers Morgan invited Dave Smith to talk about the Druze while the Druze massacre was happening. Like, can you be more ridiculous than that? That is how I realized that the only one who cares about us is ourselves, some Christians around the world, some Israelis, and some people who really digged in and really care about human rights and about what's happening, and they cared. And I said, never again. Next time I want to have a big enough channel so I can go and really share what's happening. So that is one of, yes, Rebecca Barsef was extremely dedicated. That's why, you know, even though I don't agree with her about everything, we do agree about a lot of things, but some things we don't agree about, I would for always respect her for standing up with me and with the Druze there. And while my people were being massacred and slaughtered, she stayed. She did a live. I think it was the longest live. We did a live for like 5 hours where she was with me there. So I will forever be thankful for what Rebecca did there. That was beautiful. That was very respectful. So yeah, guys, love you guys as well. Love all of you and appreciate you guys coming to my show and watching it. And thank you. Honestly, right now, the bigger the show becomes, the more I can actually make a living from it and keep making these videos for you, because I did make a decision that I'm not going to go back to my previous job, which was a great job, very good job. And I decided that I'm going to do content creating. And even though the road is difficult and it's not easy, financially also it's not easy, to be honest. It takes time until you reach the place where you can actually make a living. And again, you know, if you're If you're single, then it's easier. You have the time and you don't have the expenses. But when you have a family, it becomes a bit harder. But I dedicated myself and I said, I'm going to bite my tongue and not my tongue, my lips, and I'm going to strengthen my abs and I'm going to go through this and I'm going to make it happen. So it would have never happened if it wasn't thanks to you guys. That's what I want to say. Like, I think the people who are watching right now, and that is, the good and the sad thing. Whenever I make a video, there's about the average is 90 to 120 people watch my videos because they were notified from the bell notification. So that's like the core, you can say, of the people watching the channel, that they hear a bell, they say, okay, I'm gonna watch, or I'm gonna play it. I like this content creator, I'm just gonna play it in the background while I'm listening, washing my dishes, or just trimming the flowers in my garden. And my goal is to grow that base of 120. Yes, there's about almost 65,000 followers almost on YouTube. Like, there's more on other channels, but my goal is to actually have as many of the people that really enjoy this kind of content and enjoy this channel and want to be part of making this channel grow. And for that makes the people right now watching this video very, very important. And I know from the channels here, like, I've been talking to a lot of you for a very long time, from Shah Gadol, Robin Yahud, Phoenix, Ronko, Brensik. I'm terrible with name, guys. Yayuni Humri. There's a lot. The list goes on. The list goes on. There's many of the people here that have been watching my channel for a very long time, and I've been interacting with them. And it's amazing, lies destroy lives, and etc. So thank you guys so much. That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say thank you. Even Enoch, who's a great guy, but whenever I bring a female on my show, he starts getting a bit excited. But even Enoch, great dude. So bottom line, guys, I just want to say thank you and appreciate what you're doing. And it's not going over my head. That's my point. This journey that I started on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on these platforms, I've reached where I've reached, and I'm reaching where I'm reaching thanks to the people that, saw this channel worthy and came and dedicated their time, which is the most important time, to be honest. Like, it's your time. And I never take that for granted. When people are willing to dedicate their time to your show, to listen to what you have to say, it means a lot, because I know how important time is for me. And when I have time, I want to use it on the best things that I can and the things that I find worthy. And for people who found what I'm saying here worthy, what do you disagree with me about, Mansu? It's Rebecca. What I disagree with you? I disagree with you about the left in Israel. You think that the left are destroying and devastating. I think that actually the left, the real left, not the fanatic, left, are the helicopter pilots, F-15, F-35, and Mossad agents that did what we saw today. A lot of them actually come from the left. So I think we have a bit disagreement about how we see the right and the left in Israel. But then again, like I said, I think you're an amazing person. And now that you're here, I want to personally thank you for standing with me and with the Druze for so long in such a beautiful way. And I will never forget that. If you remember that podcast that we did, see? Oh no, I think they are very annoying. It's different. We disagree. And when you went with me on that live, I don't know if you remember, that was about 5 hours. It's the longest live I've ever had. And I'm not planning on trying to break that record again. It was like 5 hours, I think, of live. And you stay with me the whole live, even when I felt like I couldn't talk anymore. And I had like, you ran the show, basically. You ran the show. So that was beautiful. That was beautiful. And by the way, This is Becca's second account. So if he's stalking you, it's gonna be at this account. Now you know. Now you're gonna have to create a third account. I'm kidding. By the way, if you don't know her, Rebecca, go follow her on YouTube. She have a very interesting YouTube channel, Rebecca Barsef. Great insight. Very intelligent lady. Former Israeli intelligence in the army, and have very good understanding of what's happening in the Middle East, what's happening in Iran, and etc. Brings a very cool perspective, and she doesn't hold hostages. She just speaks what's on her mind, like literally. She doesn't hold back, which what makes it really fun talking to her. At least people like me. רבקה לא יפה, כל הכבוד על הבומה שענות למנסור. מה, רבקה מלכה. So, yeah, go follow her, guys. Just go and Google Rebecca Barsef. Very unique voice that is existing in Israel right now. And I definitely think that, it brings a very good, here we go. I was waiting. Phoenix, my man. So that's how you can find her on YouTube. And it's good to get an understanding of what is Israel by actually seeing the diversity in voices that are coming out of Israel. That is usually a good sign. That's one of the good signs about America as well, like it or not. They have very diversified voice. You have a lot of people from all the spectrum. You won't hear a lot of diversified voice coming out of Saudi Arabia, for example, or Jordan or Syria, unless it's the non-Muslims who are being oppressed and like literally fighting for their lives. So it is very important that you get to hear all these voices, even if you don't necessarily agree with everyone. I would say usually don't cancel that person, but rather keep him in your subscribed list so you can hear another voice. It counters, and it gives you another picture, because you have the responsibility at the end of the day to figure out what is going on. No one else is going to feed you with a spoon. They shouldn't. They will try to tell you they should. They shouldn't. You have a responsibility to figure out what's happening in the world when it comes to world media, news, and etc. Sorry. Otherwise, you'll be like the crowd following Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens, like the completely delusional and have no clue of what's happening. So one great way of doing that is actually following several content creators from different groups, different political kind of views, religions, and even I would say cities that they came from, backgrounds, because it will give you a very good aspect of what's happening. Yes, it's a bit difficult. It takes some time to find, but that's the beauty about the internet today. You can spend some time and find the people that you like to listen to. Either way, guys, thanks for sticking around. It's getting late. And I need to go to sleep because my kid is not going to wait for me tomorrow. He's going to jump on me the moment that he wakes up. Today, he literally jumped on me at 6 a.m. If I had a quick page to send children to adoption to work on cotton fields in Colombia, he will have been in Colombia right now. Luckily for him, 3 seconds later, kicked in. That's my kid. I love him. But in these 3 seconds, when he woke me up at 6 a.m. on a weekend, I had the form right next to my bed. Send him to Colombia, work in cotton fields. Leave me alone. I'm joking. I don't want to send my kid anywhere. I love him where he is. Yes, the entire shebang. Like, share, subscribe, and support on Patreon, guys. Spoon-fed people rarely wake up. Their own prompt effort is where it's fruit. Spoon-fed people rarely wake up. Their own prompt effort is where is fruit. Did I join the conversation in the middle? Am I missing something, Steve? Sounds like it. Did I just activate another Jason Bourne somewhere around the world? Like, is that a code? Again, did I just activate an assassination right now of some African warlord? Like, you see someone right now waking up, getting out of the bed, tucking his children, just going in, driving a car, and taking someone down? Like, well, what is this? All right. If I did activate sleeping agent somewhere around the world, I take no liability here. I was tricked. I was tricked to do that by interesting comments by Steve Vacuum 8M. All right, guys, stay safe. See you next time. 007. Love you all. Bye-bye.